Okay, so we are in the studio again now. We got Greg James back in here again. How you getting on now?
Still nervous, Steve.
Still nervous. There you go. So now, in this interview now, we're going to talk about the Qalipu Cultural Committee. So what is your background in this group?
Steve, my background would be that right now I've been a status card-carrying First Nations member for about approximately 7 years right now. Although I haven't had much participation in my own band because my military has taken me away to a place like Montreal, where I have interacted with different cultures, such as the Mohawk or the Iroquois, the Algonquin. So I know a bit about their practices. I didn't know much about mine until I got back in Nova Scotia. I am a committee member of a group called DAG, and that is the Department of Aboriginal Advisory Group. I also run a group called SWIT for Vets, and it's a group where we bring veterans into a SWIT lodge for just an alternative healing practice. And I also run the regular SWIT lodges, the only SWIT lodge in Canada that is on federal military land.
This one.
So we take great pride in that.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. So now, where did this idea come from to set up this committee?
Well, Steve, after being back and forth from Burgeo, I seen a need for a committee of some sort for we can establish our culture and our community. I had a feeling that the band is sort of with leaving us out, and we have approximately 300 status Indians in our community, which represents a large demographic.
Exactly.
And that's not counting the non-status members who are still awaiting status.
Yep.
But we're an inclusive culture, so we don't exclude anyone, whether status or non-status.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah, perfect. So, what did you feel there was a need for this committee in Burgeo?
I felt that we can benefit from it.
Yep.
Ever since our band has been created and has gotten stronger and stronger and continues to grow stronger, there's a real cry for culture.
Yes.
People want to know more. People are very inquisitive in that. They, although, we say around here there hasn't been traditionally any powwows or SWIT lodges or people with feathers in their hat type thing. But that doesn't mean that we can't learn about it.
That's right.
We can't learn about the culture, because once you get to know the Mi'kmaq culture, it's a very, very beautiful, inclusive culture. So, and education is a big part of it.
Yes.
So we want to educate the non-Aboriginal community as well.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of misconceptions about what it is to be a status Indian.
Yep.
So we want to eliminate some of that stigmas that comes with it. And so having a good foothold, having a good committee, we can start to work with the community as well. And we see a lot of benefits coming from this.
Yes, exactly. So now you had your meeting there a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So now you wasn't able to attend.
No.
But now, from my understanding and your understanding, there was a nice turnout. So was you happy over that? You mean that there was a nice few people come?
I was blown away by it, how many people did come.
Yeah.
It shows an interest in what we are trying to do.
Yeah.
Our first meeting took place on a Friday night. It was a dark night, so we didn't get as many people as we liked, so we tried again.
Yeah.
And we did get a lot of people who turned out and who expressed their interest in being involved on the committee.
Yep.
So that tells myself and the other people in the community that we got a good interest here, and we're going to go forward.
Perfect. So now, what is some of the work that the group is going to be doing once you guys got this on the go?
So I envision the work that a committee would be doing would be preservation of our history here in Burgeo, and having different workshops on different teachings, whether that be a moccasin workshop, beading, language, or anything like that. We see those benefits coming because there are funds allocated through the band.
Yep.
So we're highballing that up.
Yeah, most definitely. Because it is nice to give like an awareness of how the culture is, right? And at least then you can, show, this is, how stuff is done and stuff. I think it's nice, boy.
Well, Steve, I don't proclaim that I know a whole lot about the culture of Mi'kmaq, but it is a very simple 7 teachings, 4 directions, those things. We work in 7. 7's a big number. So, but collectively, we all bring something to the table.
Yes.
So we're able to focus on something. I would know something, another person would know something about different things. So when we all come together, things happen.
Yes.
So when we're able to learn from it.
Yeah. So now, in full general, what is the focus right now for like the future?
Focus now right for the future will be establishing our committee.
Yeah.
So I'm preparing a PowerPoint presentation that will be open to status, non-status, and the community, just to give an overall vision, focus on what we should be looking at in the future.
Yeah.
That is just my ideals, and it's not the mandate of the committee. The committee will come together, and after being elected, after that meeting, we'll have an election of officers. And then it will be up to the committee and what it wants to focus on, where it wants to go.
Yep.
So my vision is not the vision of the committee, really, per se. So the next step after the meeting will be, after that meeting, again, is election of officers.
Yep.
And our committee would look a little different than most committees. We'll still have a chair, vice chair, secretary, treasurer, but we'll have officials for culture and heritage, language, and those types. So those people, their mandates will be to focus on their particular area. That'll be the whole thing, and we need to hit the ground running because we see there's opportunities coming up that we can take full advantage of.
Yes. So now, what kind of benefits will this committee mean for Burgeo and the people?
I see a lot of benefits. One is spirituality, or your spiritual through culture benefits, revitalization of culture that was pretty much almost forgotten, extinct. People want to know more about what different ceremonies mean, the meaning of the teachings and everything, because these teachings go back for hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years.
Yep.
So they want to know about that. There are economic benefits as well. Like I said, that the band does receive quite a bit of funding, and there are fundings out there through heritage grants and things like that. One thing I noticed around here is the lack of storytelling, lack of history, storyboards. In strategic areas, we can have them, set up. Anyone who's taking a walk up on Main-Tea Hill will see a beautiful scenery, but there's no story being told.
Yes.
So we want to do that. We want to tell that story.
Yes.
So and the benefits through arts and language, that type of thing, we want to be supported. And we want to liaison with other groups that are already established. The band has a cultural foundation already. So we want to tap into people who have the resources and knowledge, and we want to bring them together. And we want it to benefit us here in Burgeo. Like I said, there's a huge different demographic of status people here already. And we just want a piece of that pie.
But it's nice, but it's good there because it's always nice to learn about your background and all that stuff and stuff, and even for and what about for Sanity or something like that? Would there be some kind of implications for that?
Well, we are looking to increase our visibility. Now, so we want to be a part. We want to partner with other committees and that as well to bring a different flavor or whatnot. We want to increase the visibility to. Right now, I'm setting up a 4-day workshop of teachings. I'm bringing the elder in. and he's been teaching for over 30 years.
Spot.
So we want to do that during where we can be most visible, where tourists are in town.
Yeah.
And so we want to let people know that that our culture is open.
Yeah.
And people can see and benefit from that.
Yeah. Perfect. So I ask you now, what's next?
Well, so next, I don't foresee a meeting being held before Christmas, just because it is Christmas, and there's enough stress on people already.
Yeah.
But in the new year, like I said, we are going to meet early in the new year to hold office, and like I said, we're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to start to get out there and put our feelers out there, and start to look around and gather the information that needs to be gathered. Because I mean, we have already people here in town that we have knowledge keepers, people who hold great knowledge. I'm not able to retain all the knowledge of some of these people already know.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's great that we're going to reach out to those people, and we want to include them in everything that we do, so that we can tell the story of where we come from in Burgeo.
Yes, exactly. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank you so much for coming in and give us some information, and hopefully you'll come back again and give us a little update or something if you want us to.
Absolutely, Stephen. Thanks for having me. Anytime that there is an update, I'll certainly be passing it along to keep our members and our community informed.
Yeah. And before I go, so if anybody was interested in looking into this to come out to functions, do you have like a Facebook page or anything like that? Or?
We do have a Facebook page. It's a closed group right now, but we do plan on opening that up. It's a closed group for one reason. Right now, we want to share information and just get this going. We need to be incubated right now and grow on it. So. But anyone who want information, please approach myself or anyone else who's actively involved. And our doors are open to status, non-status, and the community. You don't have to carry a card or anything like that. It doesn't matter if I had the status or not. My soul is with the culture because I've seen many great things come of it. So and I think it will be beneficial to us.
Perfect. Well, anyway, good luck to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much for coming in.